Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to season 3, episode 8 of
Tyler's
Tyler's Talk
Talk Football,
Football.
sort
Sort
of,
of,
kind of.
kind of.
We do a lot
Straight
of,
from the basement.
straight from the basement. We do a lot of
That's
little
right.
things. Yeah, we're so glad to see you again after this
Yes,
Thanksgiving holiday. Hope your
that's
holiday
right.
was wonderful
We hope so.
and
It is already December 1st.
uh,
Can you believe it?
happy December 1st already.
My goodness.
Gee,
Wow.
well, yeah, it's
Oh, well,
flying
anyway,
by. Yeah,
I'm
but we're back.
Q.
I'm Viv, also known as Billy, of course,
Of course.
of course. Honey, before I forgot to do this last week before we get into my outfit. We have to give congratulations to my girl Marla
Oh, yeah.
Holbrook and Scott Holbrook,
Yeah.
Troy's mother and father-in-law, who are avid fans of the
Oregon
Oregon Ducks.
Ducks.
That doggone team is undefeated.
I tell you, Oregon is something else. They came into
Oregon,
the Big Ten this year
Oregon,
like a storm.
Oregon. So you may say, well, we're talking NFL, but well, you know what, folks? Some of these players that's on Oregon and these college teams we'll be seeing again like soon.
Yes.
Okay, soon. So congratulations, Marlon Scott.
Congratulations to the Oregon
And
Ducks.
Oregon Ducks. Whack, whack, whack.
So,
Okay. Yes.
outfits today.
Well, honey, I have so much to say. Is that surprising to you?
No, not at all.
I, I'm so introverted. I just got to get a little bit more, you know. Anyway, today's outfit comes to you by way of Mother Nature. Mother Nature in her green and in all her glory.
Okay.
Mother Nature's acting up today across the country with all the snowing, but we'll get into that
We'll
later.
get into that later.
And the green pom poms, you see?
Ah, very nice.
Little green pom
Very
poms.
nice.
Mother Nature, all of this.
Okay.
And my Buffalo t-shirt, which I'm going to talk a lot about Buffalo today, folks. If you got a problem with
Yeah.
Buffalo, you may not want to be watching us today. 'cause I
As
got
if we
things
did,
to
as
say.
if we didn't know. Let's
So,
get to this.
yes. All right, honey.
All right.
Toast time.
Toast time. I am toasting to the New York Giants, of course, and it's
And your boring
Dunkin's.
Dunkin' coffee.
Yeah,
I'm
very
so sick
boring.
of that coffee.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet.
See,
Honey.
I'm the one who's drinking it though. See?
Yeah. It's okay, honey. And I have mimosa.
Yes.
But look how pretty the glass is. It's snowflakes.
It is winter.
Snowflakes for Buffalo and all the snow we're getting. So here's
Close to winter.
Here's to another show.
Another show.
Very tasty, very tart. I like a tart orange juice.
Don't you know?
Right, tongue. Okay.
Can you believe it's week 13 and only 5 to go?
Yes.
Getting closer to those playoffs
Oh, this is
and
exciting.
to the teams that we know will probably make it.
Well,
But anyway,
yeah.
let's move on from that. Little recap. The Giants. Well, they got blown out by the Bucks last week, and then the Cowgirls or the Cowboys beat them on Thanksgiving Day.
Oh boy.
And you know, Drew Lock, who replaced Tommy Cutlets. Tommy was hurt, and he was the backup to Drew. Drew didn't. He played a decent game, but it was the first win for the Cowboys at home this season.
Oh boy.
And so you can tell the way their season is going. But they beat my Giants, and so better luck next week.
So, they're not playing today, right?
No, they're not. They just played on Thursday.
They need to take some rest. But Vinny Cutlets, I keep calling him Vinny Cutlets. Tommy DeVito. He's lost his job already. So
No, he was hurt. He was hurt.
What's his face? Drew Lock.
He was hurt. He was just
Well,
hurt.
how badly hurt?
Tommy was not badly hurt, but he was hurt
he
enough.
shaken up?
Whereas he had
Oh my.
to not play in the game, but he was there for emergency purposes only.
Well, was it a head injury? Was it
It was
a
a
bone
shoulder,
or
forearm injury.
Well, you know what I noticed? Not that I was watching that much of the game,
No,
but you know what I noticed
what's that?
is I think this is just my own opinion.
Mhm.
Being an analyst, I think that the defensive guys, the defense on the other team, they saw this young buck. They said, "Oh, Tommy, they got Tommy in there.
Yeah.
Get Tommy." Instead of get Shorty, it was
got him last
get
week.
Tommy.
They got
And,
Tommy.
and I'm just glad the man wasn't hurt and he can still go home and have a nice chicken cutlet dinner.
Okay, there we go.
Well, he's got to eat.
Well, he's got to eat.
But God,
Okay.
Tommy heal
Uh,
up and get better. I don't want to talk about injuries. It bothers Billy. It bothers me as a mom.
okay. Okay. Here we go. The Harbaugh Bowl, and of course that's Jim and John
Mm,
coaching brothers in the NFL to
mm-hmm,
their respective teams, the Ravens and the Chargers.
mm.
Well, this time, little brother John beat big brother Jim
Dang,
in a very good game, by
darn.
the way. So the Ravens beat the Chargers, and a must game for the Ravens to keep up with the Pittsburgh Steelers, of course. But that was interesting to see those
Well,
brothers out there.
you know why I love this story? Guess.
Why is that? Oh,
Because siblings.
of course,
Now,
siblings.
let me just say this.
Go
His
right
parents must just be beside themselves.
ahead.
Can you imagine having? I just think this is very unique. Maybe there are other brothers in it. I don't know. You would know. I don't follow it like that. That's why we call this Niners Talk Football, sort of.
Yes.
But to have two sons, head coaches, playing, I can't even imagine Mrs. Harbaugh. I would think she's still living, or Mr. Hardball, or is it
Harbaugh?
Hardball? Hardball. I thought it was
No, not Hardball.
Hardball. What is it?
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh. Mr. and Mrs. Harbaugh, the parents, the elders.
Mhm.
I would just be so beside myself. And I want to say congratulations to them. Because you know why, Q-Tip? I'll tell you why. Before you even have a chance to answer.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Because can you imagine what it took for them as parents to have two sons on that type of trajectory, schedule? Not Little League, what do you call it? Pop Warner, Little League. Pop Warner, all those games.
Yeah.
And of course, we have different stories like this with sibling players, the Kelseys, and so many others, the Diggs brothers. But this is unique with
Very unique for
high-end
coaches.
elite
Yes.
coaches. And mom and dad Harbaugh, I bet they were called Harbaugh, but because it's kind of tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
Congratulations to them.
Yes, congratulations to them.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And on a down note,
Oh boy.
but maybe not a down note for some folks,
Yeah.
the Bears
Mm.
fired their coach, Matt Eberflus.
Huh?
Eberflus.
I have never
Say that 3 times fast.
Matt Eberflus. Matt
Eberflus.
Eberflus.
Well, Matt had already lost the locker room
Oh boy.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't think he was a very good coach, even with the X's and O's,
Mm.
and certainly not clock management at the end of the game.
Now, what does that mean for
Clock
us
management.
who
Well,
aren't,
clock management means
what
that
is
the
clock
last couple of
management?
minutes of the game where it's crucial, it's close, and whether you have to really think about the timeouts, the plays, the things that you're doing to try to win the game or at least tie it.
Mm.
And unfortunately, um, they didn't exercise time management, at least certainly from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams, they tried to make him the GOAT, but he wasn't the GOAT there. He didn't get the plays in on time.
Yeah.
They missed an opportunity to call a timeout when they should have,
Jeez.
so they can get another play in, maybe get closer to or within field goal range,
Oh boy.
and it didn't happen. So
Well,
there you are.
now Caleb is
And
he's
I
a
tell you,
rookie,
they
right?
wasted no time to fire this dude.
Well, let me I have two thoughts on that,
Mm.
Q. First, Caleb is a rookie,
Yeah.
correct?
What else do you have on that?
But
Yes, he is a
and I
rookie.
remember we were sitting right here watching because I am an avid fan of the
Yes,
of
you
the
are.
draft.
Yes,
I
you
just
are.
that's
Yes.
really close to my heart. Now, Caleb, and I'm realizing obviously that all of these decisions are from the coach on whether to get in the red zone. Would you say? Or get in the so that you're able to make a field goal. You have to be thinking so smart, so quick, critical thinking,
Yes.
and within a nanosecond. Now, this is how I feel about that. Did they let the man, once again, just like they did my guy from the Jets, Salah, did they let him clean out his office? I'm having to ask
I
this
don't
twice
know.
again.
Did
Did they
security come and walk him out
Did
the
they
door?
walk his behind
They
out?
probably did.
Can you?
NFL
And
security.
what, can I just say this, folks? How sad, right? I mean, it's the holiday season. Did the man finish his turkey leg?
Yeah.
Did he finish his sweet potatoes, his mac and cheese? And then they tell him, "Oh, come in the office, Mister. What's it say? Eberflus. Come in there, Coach. Coach is saying, hey, I'm feeling. Yeah, you like some apple pie? No, we don't have time for apple pie. Actually, clean out your locker. That ain't right. That's just so.
That is not right.
I don't know where the world is going.
That is not right.
It's not.
But then again, it's the world of the NFL.
Cutthroat.
It's
cutthroat, honey.
it wasn't even necessarily a business decision, but it was.
It was a
But at the
business
same
decision.
time,
Yes.
it made the business decision easier by the ineptitude of this dude.
Well,
I mean,
he'll land someplace
first of
else.
all,
They
he'll
always
land
do.
someplace else
They always float
as
up somewhere
an
else.
assistant coach somewhere.
Yeah.
You know that's the story of the NFL. But that was a quick and surprising firing. I thought it may happen at the end of the year, but it happens during the season when they're not going to make the playoffs anyway. So what's the sense? But he didn't have the locker room, like I said. So let's move on from there. Okay,
Yeah.
Tom Brady and the commentators. I know
Well,
you have something to say about those,
well, you know,
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a TV geek.
Oh yeah,
I have
we
always
know
been a
that.
TV geek from way back when.
We know that.
News junkie, sports, sports entertainment news,
Yes, of course.
and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you something, Q.
What are you gonna tell me?
I can't say I was always. I mean, I'm not going to now be phony because you can look back a few years ago when I said I didn't care nothing about him and the patty cakes.
Yes,
And
you
so,
said that
and I said
loud
that
and
many
clear.
a time. So I can't say I was a huge fan of Tom Brady, perhaps because they always were beating her behind.
That's
I think that's nothing against you, Tom. I don't even know you, Tom.
that's exactly
And I'm
what
sure
it
you're a
was.
fine human being. But I think it's because you're beating her ass.
Mhm.
So, but anyway,
Yeah.
so I was questioning I wonder how Tom's going to do as a commentator analyst. And I got to tell you, Q.
Yeah.
Tommy's doing good.
He's doing a great job.
Tommy, I called him last week. Tommy's looking good.
You called him last week.
I caught him last week.
Oh, you caught him
Yes.
last week. Okay.
Tommy's looking good.
Yeah.
He's looking confident. He's
Oh,
looking,
yeah.
he's looking poised.
Yeah.
He's looking, of course, he's prepared.
He
And
looks-
he's
oh,
already,
very
my
prepared.
goodness.
Just
And
like he
he's-
was when he was in the
he's-
NFL.
Yeah, and I said, well, look at Tommy.
Look at
You know,
Tommy.
and I have to say this also as an avid viewer of TV and news and sports and entertainment. Everybody doesn't transfer well from
Very true.
from
They don't
sports
transfer
to
well
the
at all.
studio. Just because you're good or a stellar athlete doesn't mean that you're going to be good on TV.
That's exactly
Okay,
right.
because sometimes you may come off too cold, not knowledgeable, not warm, and we viewers, we can tell when, gee,
We can tell.
this ain't, he need to
No,
go.
he-
No, he's not good. And there's a lot. I've seen many people on TV that aren't good.
Right.
And I don't want to call names, but who's that guy, Phil Sims? Is that his name? He's no longer. There were two that had let go from CBS.
Oh, Tony,
gee, they
Boomer
should-
Esiason and Phil Sims.
I mean, stellar, NFL Hall of Fame, but just not. Oh my goodness! You know, sometimes when you have hot chocolate and it gets cold.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, there you go. There you have it.
that's it.
There you have it.
But no,
Well,
but that's
then,
just my opinion.
but
I
then,
think Tommy's doing a
who
great
was
job.
one of your favorite though?
Oh, let me tell you.
I know you have a favorite.
Well, out of
or
all
who
the
you feel
yeah,
is the best.
out of the bunch, the best is Mr. Jim Brown on
Jim
CBS.
Brown, yes.
That Mr.
He's very
Jim
good.
Brown is to
I
me.
mean, Jim
He is.
is
Oh,
the man.
Jim is so smooth, so smart. I believe he went to Harvard. Is that not correct?
Oh yeah.
Not
yeah,
that I mean, not,
Harvard.
I mean, it doesn't just. I'm just saying. I'm just giving out the information. He is smart. He is smooth. He is personable. He comes across the camera warm. He knows how to engage with Nate Burleson. I say call him Nurk. Nate Burleson
Mhm.
and the other fellas. I don't remember who they are. Who sit up there with him? Cowher.
Cowher.
And I look at Jim, and Jim is just very. You could tell that Jim has got things under control.
Yes.
But not in an arrogant way. But Jim is the lead. Jim is the guy, and I just love him, and I just wanted to say, I love you, Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, my man.
I
Okay.
do.
Yeah, he had, like you mentioned, he did go to Harvard. I believe he even played freshman basketball in Harvard.
Well, he's
He's
just
6'5".
But
Yeah.
is he that
I
tall?
think he is.
Oh my gosh! Well, he's just a warm. That's the word I'm looking for. He's a warm person.
Yes.
And
yes.
everybody on TV.
It's not warm.
No,
That's what you're
and-
trying to say.
No, they're not. I mean, I didn't think,
They don't have
Sims
that.
and
They don't
Boomer
make
and-
you feel
No.
good.
And I love Jim Brown, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
just think he's outstanding.
Okay. All right. Let's move to our NFL spotlight segment of the week.
Yes.
And, of course, it involves a Buffalo Bill or two. Or three.
Buffalo Bill 1 or 2.
But
Yes.
mainly, it's basically about the fans, the weather, the
Yes.
climate. all of that. And so take it away.
Thank you.
Billy from Buffalo. That's
Thank you, honey. Well, I was just too excited to take today to talk about something that's so near and dear to me. As all of you know, I can never stop talking enough about Buffalo, New York,
God.
Lake Erie,
Yes.
born and raised. Now, some people say they think they know about Buffalo. You don't know
Not until you get
until
there.
you know. And I know. I was born there, and I loved it. Now, the NFL spotlight people today are the snow shovelers,
The show.
snow
Snow
shovelers
shovelers.
of the stadium, in the
Yes,
stadium.
yes,
They're
yes.
out there right now.
Mhm.
Now, Mother Nature dumped 2 feet.
Yeah.
Now, the forecasters,
What they
see
say,
about,
6
oh,
feet
they were
last
saying
week?
6 feet, some snowmageddon.
Snowmageddon.
Okay. All these cute little clever words. It ain't no 6 feet of snow, people. It's 2 feet. Now, they solicit. Oh, is my wig coming up?
Oh, no,
okay.
no.
They solicit.
Big fly.
They solicit. Like my wig. What are you looking at? I didn't have enough bobby pins for
I'm looking
stupid
at
wig.
you.
Okay. So what was I saying? Oh, so they ask, and
Yeah.
people just come out in droves
Yes.
to shovel snow to get their
Yeah.
doggone state, because we're playing tonight, prime time. Once
Right.
again, Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
So to get the stadium nice and clean, to get the field pristine, to get the snow away, they ask people to come out. Honey, people come out. They come out in droves. Now, I would say that I don't know what the age limitation would be. Of course, you're not going to have kids out there. I mean, maybe
No.
16 and up, but you ain't going to have no old geezers out there either.
No, you're not.
Now, you and I wouldn't be out there, okay?
No,
they don't want to be afraid, any kind of medical
They don't want that liability
episode,
in case you drop
somebody
dead.
with a daggone heart attack shoveling snow. So,
don't want
but
that.
I think that's, how exciting would that be?
That would be exciting for
But-
people that don't normally even get to the game to
Right.
be inside
But
an
to
NFL
be,
stadium.
if I was a young person
Right.
and live, and said, you know what? They get paid $20 an hour.
Yeah.
Now,
$20 an hour. That's
Mhm.
pretty good.
It's not
That's a little more than minimum wage.
Now, I'm also wondering, do they give them a time restraint, or can that person stay out there for 10 hours? I mean, so no. What time's the game? The game is at 9.
It's at 8:30.
So maybe
8:20,
4 hours. Okay, and they have thousands of people out there. And I just want to say, Buffalo, you always show up.
And they also give them some
Buffalo.
food and
They get
hot
and
beverage.
a hot beverage.
Oh my God!
And the experience of being in the land of the Bills.
The land of the
The
Bills.
land of the Bills, Highmark Stadium, Orchard Park, New York. Orchard Park, about 30 minutes outside of Buffalo.
Uh-huh.
And we're getting a brand new $1 billion stadium
With
built
no roof.
with no roof again, but let's not,
That's
another.
That's
a whole-
kind of crazy.
Well, it makes no sense. But a lot of Buffalonians, they want that total experience of total freezing, total just inoculation by the breeze of the Lake Erie, and the lake ain't even near there, but it's coming over.
Now, obviously, I've been to Buffalo.
But you don't, but you're not a Buffalonian.
No, I'm not a Buffalonian, but
I can't talk about
it's
it.
beautiful in the summertime,
Yes, it
beautiful
is.
in the spring, beautiful in the fall,
Yes.
and I'm sure it's beautiful in the winter.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
But just that there's just so much snow.
But let me tell you also,
And
folks.
that lake effect too.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
well we're
blizzards.
we're on Lake, we're right on Lake Erie, and today's like a little history lesson of Buffalo for any of our viewers who are always talking about Buffalo
Always
and,
talking about it.
and snow haters. Okay, and to each his own, but snow haters, but to each his own. But let me just tell you this: growing up there in the '60s, it was spectacular. It felt like I was inside a snow globe.
A snow globe.
Yes, a snow globe. It was beautiful.
That's
we
a good one.
we hardly ever had snow days because hell, we would never have school. And back then we didn't have backpacks, and we were walking around to school with little doggone books wrapped up in garbage bags. It was the '60s. But anyway, so I just wanted to say I'm so proud of my people, so proud of my Buffalonians. So so proud of the snow shovelers.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's why today
It was
they
a show
are
snow.
our spotlight. And stay warm too. I'm
Yeah.
very concerned. I don't want you to get sick.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on. Okay, there's no change in the AFC. The Bills, Steelers, Texans, and the Chiefs are still on top,
Yes, of
and
course.
they're way on top. As a
Yes.
matter of fact, a couple of divisions are
Doing
closer
well.
than the others, and in the NFC, the Eagles, Lions, Falcons, and now the Seahawks. Of course, the Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals
Mm.
kind of switch places. Um, Very competitive divisions there in the AFC, NFC West. Uh, and the AFC, of course, Bills are way ahead. Steelers are the Ravens are right behind the Steelers.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
The Texans are ahead of the Colts, and of course the Chiefs. They're ahead of everybody.
Oh, gee, I just
Uh,
and
all right.
I don't even want to talk about them today.
Oh,
Can
okay.
we? I don't want to discuss them,
Okay, we won't discuss them.
but I must discuss this
What's that?
before we say farewell. The official engagement has been announced. Josh
Yes. Oh my God.
and Haley Steinfeld are engaged.
Yeah.
And beautiful.
Good
He
for
did,
them.
and he was so lovely on the beach with flowers and just a
Candles
and
and
candles.
candles and flowers
Oh,
and all
I
that
would
stuff.
expect no less of my son.
Okay.
So now I have a new daughter-in-law.
Okay. All right. Previewing this week's games. And of course, tonight's game, the
I can
49ers
barely
at
wait.
the Bills.
Oh, I can't.
I'll tell
I
you,
can't,
the
I miss my heart.
49ers need to keep up in that NFC West
Yeah.
because there's only a game between all those teams. But that's going to be a good game
Yes.
at Buffalo tonight.
Prime time once again.
Prime
We're on
time.
TV all the time now.
And you will enjoy that one.
Yes, can't
especially
wait.
you Buffalo Bills and 49ers fans.
Yes.
Other key games, of course, Eagles at the Ravens.
Oh, that's another good one.
Oh, that's going to be a good one today.
They play them a lot. Don't they?
No,
Oh.
the Eagles are in the NFC, the Ravens are in the AFC.
Oh.
They only played each other so many years
I thought they
apart.
played each other before this last
No,
month.
no, they didn't play each other last month. No,
Oh.
no. But that's going to be a very good game. Like I said, the Ravens have to keep up with the Steelers, and of course, the Eagles have to stay ahead and keep ahead of the Washington Commanders.
Is Russ?
If they
Russ
want
is
to.
still healthy, correct? Russ is still.
Russ is healthy,
good,
and
good.
Russ should be starting this game.
Excellent.
Of course,
And Joe Cool.
and the Steelers. Speaking about Russ, Steelers at the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
That would also be a good game, and the Chargers at the Falcons will be
I don't really
also
care about
a very
them.
good game. Of course, you don't care about
mean,
them, but there are people out there that do,
Okay.
and we want to make sure
I'm
that
sorry.
you know that we care.
I'm sorry.
about
No disrespect.
Almost everybody here, and of
Almost.
course, almost every team. I'm saying, but
Almost.
we care about everyone
Yeah, we do.
who is listening and who wants to spend some time with us.
Yes.
But
time is up.
time is up.
Time is up. It went by
All
fast
right,
once
yes,
again.
it did. Once again.
Once again on today, December 1st,
December 1st,
2024.
2024.
And we want to say thank you for viewing.
Yes.
And thank you for joining us.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button
And share.
and share.
Share the joy. That's
Share
what
the
we're here
joy.
for, okay?
Okay, everyone, enjoy
so we'll
your
see
game
you next Sunday.
and enjoy your games today.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye.